Part 14, The Mexican-American War and the Mandate of Manifest Destiny 1846–1848. When John Tyler annexed Texas in 1845, he lit the fuse on a war with Mexico. But the new president, James K. Polk, was not a man who feared conflict. In fact, Polk campaigned on a platform of completing manifest destiny. He wanted California. He wanted New Mexico. He wanted the entire Southwest, and he was perfectly willing to manufacture a war to get it. Polk viewed Mexico as a weak nation that did not deserve its vast northern territories. He believed the United States had a religious mandate to occupy that land. The problem was that the American public was deeply divided. Polk needed Mexico to attack the United States first so he could claim self-defense. Welcome to Part 14. This is the Mexican-American War and the Mandate of Manifest Destiny, Era 1, the Disputed Strip. The flashpoint was a stretch of desert between the Nueces River and the Rio Grande. Texas claimed its southern border was the Rio Grande. Mexico insisted the border was the Nueces River, about 150 miles further north. President Polk ordered the U.S. Army, led by General Zachary Taylor, to cross the Nueces and set up a fortified camp right on the north bank of the Rio Grande. Polk was deliberately poking a hornet's nest. For weeks, nothing happened. The Mexican army simply watched from the other side. But in April 1846, the tension broke. A Mexican cavalry unit crossed the Rio Grande and attacked a small U.S. patrol. Killing 11 American soldiers, Polk got exactly what he wanted. He rushed to Congress and declared that Mexico has passed the boundary of the United States and shed American blood upon the American soil. Congress, caught in a wave of nationalistic fury, immediately voted for war. Only a few members, including a young Abraham Lincoln, questioned Polk's narrative. They were drowned out by the drums of war, Era 2, the war on three fronts. The United States launched a highly coordinated, aggressive attack. First, General Zachary Taylor, known as Old Rough and Ready, fought a brutal campaign in northern Mexico, winning at battles like Monterrey and Buena Vista. Second, a U.S. Navy fleet was sent around Cape Horn to secure California. They coordinated with American settlers who had already declared the Bear Flag Revolt. Third, General Winfield Scott executed one of the first major amphibious landings in American history at Veracruz. They landed 12,000 troops and fought there, way from the coast all the way to Mexico City. The war was brutal, but the U.S. military possessed superior technology, discipline, and tactical leadership. Era 3, the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo. By September 1847, General Scott captured Mexico City. The war was over. The Mexican government, shattered and defeated, signed the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo in 1848. The terms were crushing. Mexico was forced to accept the Rio Grande as the border and hand over a massive piece of land known as the Mexican Cession. The United States took over 500,000 square miles of territory, including what is now California, Nevada, Utah, Arizona, and New Mexico. The United States paid Mexico $15 million in compensation, but there was no illusion about what had happened. This was forced conquest. The United States now officially controlled its map from sea to shining sea. But the victory carried a dark shadow. Every single acre of that new territory reignited the vicious, explosive debate over slavery. Tactical reality. The Mexican-American War is a raw lesson in political provocation. President James K. Polk deliberately engineered a military crisis to manufacture a popular mandate. He lied about where that first attack took place because he prioritized the strategic objective of acquiring California over political integrity. Tactical reality. We see this same tactical deception in leadership today, whether it is the sanitized curriculum in our schools that avoids the hard truths of our history or the failure of the VA system to provide disabled veterans with the honest care they earned. When our systems operate on curated narratives rather than hard realities, they are failing the people. Grit is about facing the truth of what we are doing, not manufacturing a narrative to hide it. If you want the unfiltered truth and tactical lessons from history, join the Veteran Perspective Substack. Join the platoon. Link in bio.